longer than the interstate, ho. Keep it dripped out, sipping on the bottle of mo. I ain't coming, listen. What the fuck is the deal, world? It's your boy SDJ, say that, J, whatever you want to call me. Look, SDJTV.com. That's SDJTV.com. That's where you're going to get all exclusive shit. Shit you're not going to find on YouTube. I got a whole lot of shit coming and a whole lot of shit in the works. But for right now, SDJTV.com. It takes 2 seconds to sign up. Real simple, real quick. You know what I mean? Also, shout out to all the motherfucking subscribers. I jumped subscribers, man. I want to shout out to all of y'all for fucking with me. You feel me? If you haven't subscribed yet, please just give me 1 second, 2 seconds to click the motherfucking subscribe button. Subscribe to this motherfucker because you're going to get exclusive, real, hip-hop, Inland Empire shit right here. This is the only place you're going to get this kind of shit. With that being said, shout out to all the subscribers one more time. With that being said, I need donations. I got a lot of big shit coming up. A whole lot of big shit. I'm trying to interview big artists. I'm trying to get this album out. I'm the best. I'm trying to get everything, you know what I'm saying, to a point where motherfuckers appreciate the rollout. So anything you could donate, SDJTV.com, or you can click the links below to help you. You feel me? Anything is appreciated. $1, $2, whatever. My nigga, I'm riding out for the real ones. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed. Shout out to everybody that has donated. The shit is well appreciated. And I'm going to keep giving you this content, this exclusive shit. Only here, one place, FUTV. You feel me? With that being said, it's episode motherfucking 16 of FUTV. Let's get into it. It's about to be a good episode today. Let's get into it. Topic number one. It's only right that we start off with the whole J Prince, YB and Almighty J, whole Young Zay, Lil Zay, Zay number 9, whatever his name is, whole situation. Now, I put out a blog video, a little slideshow talking about it. The shit got a whole lot of views, a whole lot of motherfucking engagement, a whole lot of feedback. A lot of people was fucking with me, but it was a few hundred people that wasn't fucking with me. Now, with that being said, my whole point of that situation was, if you don't know by now, the kid was robbed. Everybody done heard about the robbery. YB and Almighty J was robbed in New York, and they took his chain, beat him up real bad. They took his jewelry and all his ID and shit. And long story short, unbeknownst to me at least, I don't know who knew that the nigga was so cool with J Prince, but unbeknownst to me, J Prince fucks with this nigga, you feel me? Now, J Prince is a nigga from the 90s, from that 80s, you know what I'm saying, fold, you know what I'm saying, with real hip-hop. He, you know what I'm saying, started Rap A Lot. Rap A Lot Records is huge, especially in the South, especially in that Houston area. Rap A Lot is like motherfucking Rockefeller or motherfucking No Limit, anything, you know what I mean? So, it's just as big as that. So, for YB and Almighty J to be fucking with a nigga like J Prince, he got a little pull. You just can't go robbing on everybody. That's my whole point. Now, when they robbed the nigga, they put the chain on the internet. Now, they put the chain on the internet, then J Prince hopped on the internet, tagged all the niggas from the Bronx, because I guess that's where it happened, that tagged all them niggas, and the whole internet was calling him a snitch. Now, when I made my video, when I made my point, I was just basically saying, like, you can't snitch on somebody that snitched on themselves. And that's going to bring me to this whole point of snitching. Snitching, look, I'm from the era, and it's like, I'm one of the only, I don't understand, I'm not one of like the last Mohegan, only motherfucker on the internet, but I'm from the era where if you snitch on somebody, you better have motherfucking paperwork. Because I know if people start calling me a snitch, and they ain't got no motherfucking paperwork, and they ain't got no proof, because the nigga ain't never snitched, then it's going to be a motherfucking problem, you know what I'm saying, when I see that individual. And that goes for anybody, you know what I'm saying. Snitching is the lowest of the lowest, you know what I mean. Snitching is snitching, a rat, it's a fucking rat. You know what I mean, a rat. You know, you don't want to be a fucking rat. You know, that's below the below. Your family got to move. You ain't got no motherfucking nuts. You tuck your tail, you yellow belly coward. That's how I feel about rats, and that's how everybody should feel about rats. Because at the end of the day, the streets is the streets, and civilization is civilization. They're two totally different things. So if you're here in civilization, there's no way you can be a rat, you know what I'm saying? But if you're in the streets and you rat, there's going to be some type of paperwork. And if it ain't no type of paperwork, and people still rat without it being paperwork, but you better have some proof. And the whole internet was running. I'm not going to say the whole internet because there was a couple niggas out there like myself. But the whole internet was running with this whole J Prince snitch, J Prince ratted shit. But what my whole point was, ain't nobody gonna call him that and say that shit to his motherfucking face. This internet shit is cool, but people get their motherfucking minds wrapped up into this shit way too motherfucking much. You know what I'm saying? The internet and real life are two totally fucking different things. You know what I'm saying? Two totally different things. You motherfuckers don't know what the fuck is behind the camera. You don't know what the fuck is behind the camera. You know what I mean? And that's how it is for any camera. You know what I'm saying? A picture says 1,000 words. A video says 1,000,000 words. But real life don't need no motherfucking explanation. You could be by yourself and don't need no words to know what's going on. So it's two totally different things. And I really want people to understand that. People, especially people that fuck with me. The internet and then real life. Two totally fucking different things. Now, you can call and troll motherfuckers and call them snitches and troll people on the internet. Nothing might not happen to you. But real life is different. And that's where sometimes motherfucking conflict comes in at, because when the internet and the streets collide, it's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. But let me know what y'all think about that. You know what I'm saying? Jay Prince got the chain back. It's all smiles. Everybody's good. The New York artist is good. The YBN Almighty Jay gonna get his chain back. And, you know, hip-hop. Hip-hop is the winner of this, you know? Unfortunately, the kid got beat up real bad, but niggas get beat up every day. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? He did the song three days later or whatever. Dropped the video 3 days later or something like that. So he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? And with Jay Prince in your motherfucking corner, you know what I'm saying? Shit, salute to that nigga. You know what I mean? With that being said, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you do all that shit, like it, all that shit. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Topic deuce is some shit. Topic number 2 is some shit I woke up to this morning. I guess Danielle Bergoli, Cash Me Outside, the Dr. Phil girl, Bad Baby, whatever you want to call her. She put some text messages out. Well, she put a text message out. I did a motherfucking slideshow blog about that shit, so make sure you check that out. Basically, what happened was the rapper TRIPPIE REDD, which I don't know much about. I don't really know much about. I'm not familiar with TRIPPIE REDD at all. I remember I used to think that he was Tekashi 6ix9ine. I used to get them niggas confused all the time. I didn't know who was who until about 5 months ago. But anyways, that's another story. But anyways, so basically, Danielle Bergoli put out a motherfucking text message that TRIPPIE REDD sent her, telling her to come over. So the problem with this is, if you don't understand, the Danielle Bergoli girl is famous for being an out-of-control teenager on Dr. Phil. So, excuse me. So with that being said, she's an out-of-control teenager. Teenager being the key word. Now, this past shit needs to stop. This pedophilia shit has to stop. I'm going to use any power I have, you know what I'm saying, any voice I have. This shit is not okay. For TRIPPIE REDD, I don't give a fuck. If you 18 and over, there's no motherfucking excuse. There's no excuse. My nigga, this R. Kelly shit and all this pedophile shit is driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? I have a kid, you know what I'm saying? This shit is driving me fucking crazy. You know what I mean? First R. Kelly, now I wake up to this. And it's been going on in the music industry for years. But at some point, it's like, okay, I understand. I understand that the little girl may be fast, or she might not look that age, or you might not give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you have to, as adults, when you're an adult, you got to think, how did I think when I was 15? And if you think the same way as an adult that you thought when you were 15, then there's something mentally wrong with you. And if that's not the case and you've matured like you're supposed to, then you understand that trying to fuck a 15-year-old is totally out of motherfucking pocket, TRIPPIE REDD. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to speak on. That shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little creeps. But I'm not a TRIPPIE REDD fan. I don't think I've ever heard a TRIPPIE REDD song. I'm here in California, Southern California. So if they do play TRIPPIE REDD on the radio, I don't know. I don't even know it's him. I can't quote you when I one TRIPPIE REDD bar. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point now where if this text message is true or not, then what point do you give a motherfucker a break? What point do you cancel a nigga? Is what I'm asking. What point do you cancel a nigga? Like, what do you have to do? Do you have to be a motherfucking occurring thing? Does it have to be a reoccurring thing for years and years like R. Kelly? Or can you nip it in the bud as soon as you try to fuck a 15-year-old? Let me know what y'all think about that. Topic number 3. Okay, so if you've been following me or if you've been following the internet, everybody know who killed Tupac now. You know, everybody knows. Compton knew for years. You know, the people of Compton, California knew for years, but it's to the point now. The documentary came out. The murder rap documentary came out in 2015, I believe. If you don't know what murder rap is, that is a very, very good documentary on the lives and deaths of Biggie and Tupac. Now, with that being said, everybody knows who killed Tupac. If you don't know, then scroll my channel or type it in. Everybody knows that now in 2019. And this is something big for me because I'm a huge, if you know me, I'm a big Tupac fan. You know, since 96, I've always wondered what the fuck happened to Tupac, you know. And to finally know what happened to Tupac is really a good thing, you know, to have, you know, closure. Because I'm not a fan of many. You know, so being a fan of Tupac at such an early age, I remember when that shit happened back in 96. You know what I mean? So that was a good thing. It gave me a little closure of knowing what the fuck happened to Tupac. With that being said, I fuck with Biggie too. I'm a big Biggie fan, you know what I'm saying? Ready to Die is one of my favorite albums of all time, easily. You know, Life After Death is one of my favorite albums easily of all time. You know, so I'm a big Biggie fan. And it's a real big discrepancy right now in that world on who killed Biggie. Now, of course, if you don't know, Biggie was killed in L.A. at a big party where everybody was at. But it's a whole lot of factors like him being in an accident, not being able to walk real good, to Bad Boy and the Muslims beef, which I'm not going to talk about, because that's not a lot of people don't talk about that shit, and I know why. So I'm not going to talk about that, you know. But I will talk about the discrepancy. Now, in the documentary I just named, in the murder rap documentary, it is alleged that Suge Knight had Biggie killed for $20,000, paid a nigga from Mobb Piru. But the reason why that particular story is in question is because the nigga from Mobb Piru, all the niggas from Mobb Piru that's still alive, because what people don't understand is, which I understand being in Southern California a little bit more than a lot of people, is that Mobb Piru is like, it was always like, I don't know how to explain it. I wouldn't say small, but now today in 2019, I don't even believe that Mobb Piru even exists. You know what I mean? I believe that it formed and branched off into something else. Now, I'm not a motherfucking LA street gang expert in this motherfucker at all. But I do know that Mobb was a real, like, tight thing. A lot of the motherfuckers is dead. And including the nigga that the documentary said killed Biggie. Now, with that being said, Biggie's bodyguard, well, Puffy's bodyguard, which was there when Biggie died, Gene Deal, is running around the internet talking about it was a Muslim in a suit. It was somebody in a suit, in a bow tie, dressed up like a Muslim that killed Biggie. So, if you really do the research, you know that Bad Boy and the Nation of Islam, you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk about that too much on this motherfucker, homie, because I'm not trying to get blackballed. I am a rapper. Make sure you check out the Tatiana freestyle on the EFFYOUTV channel. Probably just got to scroll down a little bit. It's right there. But anyways, so I'm not going to blackball myself at the same time. But at this point, nobody really knows who killed Biggie. Who, if we do ever find out what was really, I mean, at this point, I still care. Because I live and breathe and bleed hip hop, so you know I still care. But I understand that sometimes, you know what I'm saying, shit just don't get solved. But let me know what y'all think about that, man, in the comments below. You know, I'm gonna keep y'all up to date with what's going on, because if I'm not mistaken, the $100 million lawsuit that Biggie's family had for him, that got throughout back in the day couldn't come back up. And that could be big. This could be something big. This could be something I go back to and scroll down and repost in the near a couple years. So I just want to, you know what I'm saying, use my platform to put that information out. But let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. In conclusion, we got topic number 4. Topic number 4, in conclusion, is battle rap. Of course, topic number 4 is always battle rap. One thing I want to explain on my platform is that, you know, it's competitive. And I'm not talking about the battle rappers. I'm talking about the leagues. Now, I know that everybody watching this shit ain't familiar with battle rap. So here's how it goes. You have battle rap leagues, which is basically like promoters. They're basically battle rap promoters that book the venue, book the 2 artists to battle each other, and they are responsible for the footage and how the footage gets promoted and how the footage gets edited. You know, that's all on the league. Now, this league can consist of 1 motherfucker, this league can consist of 1,000 motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Working. But what people don't understand is it's not just 2 motherfuckers meeting up, battle rapping each other. You know, it's a lot more that goes on into that. Now, I say that to say the point that I'm trying to make. There is only one league that, I don't want to say that matters, but it's only one league that matters, shit, in this URL. And the reason I say that is, you know, the reason I say that, motherfucker might have a problem with me saying that, but the reason I say that is, who started it? Who started this gangster shit? You know what I'm saying? Who started it? You know, at the end of the day, you have RBE, you have King of the Dot, you have all these different leagues, right? And this is a California nigga talking to you. You have all these leagues, right? But at the end of the day, no matter what, it's the same motherfucking pool of battle rappers. It's not that many battle rappers. Okay, let me take that back because it's a million battle rappers. It's not that many successful battle rappers. It's only a good, you know what I'm saying, good handful. You know, it's a million battle rappers, but it's only a handful of successful ones. And if you look at these successful battle rappers, it's one key fucking ingredient. They either came from URL or dropped everything to go to URL, got their biggest payday from URL, or they're on URL fucking L. You know what I mean? Or they got their biggest look from URL. I don't understand how people can shit on URL. Now, I understand that, like I said in the beginning, it's very fucking competitive. So leagues are going to try to do whatever they can do to dethrone URL. But I'm just going to use my platform to say, you're not going to get the same feeling. You're not going to get the same effect. You're not going to get the same reaction. You're not going to get the same look without URL. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck where you are in the motherfucking universe. It's like I'm not even gonna say the NBA because that's an overused analogy. I'm gonna say it's like the players. You got Bill Russell. Bill Russell would be considered the GOAT if he played right now. He has 12 rings, 11 rings, 12 rings, however many rings. You know, he would be the GOAT. Only reason that people don't consider him the GOAT is because he's not playing, you know? And there's other people that surpassed or did better in certain areas than what he did. Not rings, but, you know what I'm saying? And in other areas, you could just look and tell motherfucker better than Bill Russell. But you wouldn't be able to say that if Bill Russell was still playing. The point I'm making is that URL is still fucking around throwing events. So it's kind of hard to dethrone somebody that started it if they're still active. You know what I mean? So if I was a battle rapper, I would battle on all leagues, but I would definitely, you know, keep URL close and fuck with URL because at the end of the day, it's only one king of battle rap when it comes to leagues. And I don't have no ties with no motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? It's FU motherfucking TV. So that's what we do. But that's in conclusion. Shout out to everybody. Make sure you donate. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the bell button. SDJTV.com. Sign up for that. Shout out to everybody that has donated. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed. Shout out to everybody that has clicked the motherfucking bell. I'm going to keep these motherfuckers pumping. It's episode 16. It's a wrap. It's a conclusion. This shit finna get thrown up. And I'm going to keep throwing these motherfuckers up. Follow SAYDATJAY on all social medias. I'm out this motherfucker, man.